So Samsung just held Galaxy Unpacked 2026, and if you were expecting affordable technology in the year of our Lord 2026, that's adorable. Welcome to Price Mageddon, the magical era where companies look at a perfectly good product, sprinkle a little AI dust on it, and somehow decide it deserves another few $100s. Apparently, artificial intelligence doesn't just generate images anymore. It also generates invoices. Let's get to it. Let's start with the Galaxy Z Fold 8. Samsung took last year's Fold, made it thinner, lighter, wider, faster, gave it a nicer display, packed in the latest Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip, added even more Galaxy AI features, and then politely asked for around $1,999. $2,000. For that kind of money, I expect the phone to fold my laundry, prepare my taxes, and call my boss to tell him I'm taking a mental health day. Instead, it mostly folds into another reason your credit card company sends you a Christmas card. But wait, if $2,000 isn't enough to prove your financial irresponsibility, Samsung has the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra for approximately $2,199. This one gets the fancy 200 megapixel camera, a bigger battery, and even more premium materials, and enough AI branding to make you think it's secretly plotting world domination. Samsung basically looked at the Fold 8 and said, what if we charge another $200 because Ultra sounds expensive? Honestly, at this point, Ultra is just corporate code for your wallet is about to enter hospice care. And we know they are calling the last year's Z Fold model the Ultra this year just to compete with the iPhone Fold and be able to say their Ultra is better than Apple's. How pathetic. Seriously, who cares about this? Maybe you're thinking, no problem, I'll just buy the Flip. Well, congratulations. The Galaxy Z Flip 8 starts at around $1,299. It's thinner, lighter, has a larger cover display, improved cameras, better performance, and yes, more AI. Because apparently your phone now needs artificial intelligence to help you decide whether to answer your mom's call or pretend you didn't see it. Don't get me wrong, it actually looks like Samsung made a meaningful improvements this year. The problem is every meaningful improvement somehow costs another meaningful chunk of your paycheck. Of course, Samsung didn't stop with phones. The new Galaxy Watch 9 arrives at starting price roughly $399, bringing improved health tracking, new heart monitoring features, better performance, and you guessed it, AI. Because nothing screams innovation like your watch using machine learning to tell you what you already knew. Yes, your stress levels are high after checking your bank account. Then we have the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2 for a cool $699. $700 for a smartwatch. Sure, it gets bigger battery, more storage, new fitness features, and improved durability. But for $700, I'd like it to physically drag me out of bed every morning, complete my workout while I sleep, and somehow explain why my eggs now costs as much as a graphics card. Samsung also showed off its upcoming AI-powered smart glasses developed with Google, Warby Parker, and Gentle Monster. We still don't have final pricing, but let's be honest. If it's Price Mageddon, You already know these things are going to cost somewhere between that's expensive and I even could have bought a used Honda. The promise is real-time translation, visual assistance, and Gemini-powered features, which is cool until the glasses inevitably interrupt dinner to suggest a productivity app because you looked at your mashed potatoes for too long. Now here's the thing. Samsung actually had a solid event. The hardware genuinely looks better. The Fold finally seems refined enough to compete with the best foldables on the market. The Flip gets meaningful upgrades instead of cosmetic changes. The watches continue pushing health features forward. There are real improvements here. But it's becoming impossible to ignore the trend. Every single keynote sounds exactly the same. Here's AI. Here's AI inside AI. Here's AI helping AI. And because AI exists, that'll be another $200. This is why I keep calling it Price-mageddon. Every company is using AI as the universal excuse to raise prices. Apple does it, Google does it, Samsung does it, Microsoft does it. Somehow every product magically becomes more expensive because somewhere deep inside there's a neural network generating summaries you'll use twice before turning it off forever. AI has become the parsley garnish of consumer electronics. They throw it on everything and suddenly the bill doubles. Don't get me wrong, I love new technology. I love competition. And Samsung deserves credit for continuing to push foldables forward while everyone is still figuring out how to make hinges that don't sound like an old garage door. But can we please stop pretending every AI feature automatically justify another massive price hike? At this rate, by 2028, the Galaxy Calculator app will require a monthly subscription just to multiply two numbers. So what do you think? Did Samsung deliver one of the best Unpacked events in years? Are the Fold 8, Fold 8 Ultra, Flip 8, Watch 9, Watch Ultra 2 actually worth these prices? Or are we officially living in the golden age of Price-mageddon, where everything costs more simply because companies discovered the letters A and I? Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Here on J.R. Abrams Tech, we cover the latest news in technology with a healthy dose of sarcasm because somebody has to keep these companies honest. Or at least laugh while they empty our wallets. As always, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, X. Yes, I'm still calling it Twitter. And of course, right here on YouTube at J.R. Abrams Tech. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.